Hello students, I am Mohammad Sadikot from Level Up Tutorials. We will be studying about the human digestive system in this lecture, in this particular session. So we will trying to cover up the functions which are involved in the digestive process. The first organ which we are going to talk about is mouth. Mouth or buccal cavity consists of three types of constituent, that is tongue, teeth and salivary glands. The main process here is done by salivary glands, which helps in secretion of saliva. This saliva helps in digestion of starch into simple sugar, because हमारी बॉडी कोई भी कॉम्प्लेक्स सब्सटेंसेस को रेडिली फॉर्म में एनर्जाइज नहीं कर सकती, उसको ब्रेक डाउन नहीं कर सकती. It requires that it converts the complex materials or substance into simpler form like glucose. So यहाँ पे starch एक complex substance है and वो उसको saliva उसको convert कर देगा simple substance that is in the form of simple sugar. टीथ का यहाँ पे काम है कि वो चू करने के लिए हेल्प करता है फूड को, और टंग हेल्प्स इन मिक्सिंग अप ऑफ द फूड विद द सलाइवा. सो आफ्टर दिस प्रोसेस गेट्स कंप्लीटेड, इट ट्रांसफर्स टू इसोफेगस. इसोफेगस इज अ मस्कुलर ट्यूब लाइक स्ट्रक्चर. अब ये जो मस्कुलर ट्यूब लाइक स्ट्रक्चर है वो हेल्प करता है फूड को पंप करने में स्टमक तक. सो विद द हेल्प ऑफ कॉन्ट्रैक्शन एंड एक्सपांशन ऑफ दिस tube, it helps in pumping of food from this buccal cavity to stomach. Now when the food enters the stomach, the real process starts here. Stomach and all other type of organs which are involved in here gets their own superpowers of enzymes. Now these enzymes are nothing but helpers or catalyst which helps in the process of digestion. The enzymes which are of stomachs are known as gastric juices. Now this gastric juices consist of three types of enzymes, that is pepsin which helps in breakdown of protein, HCl that is known as hydrochloric acid which provides a acidic medium for the stomach to help in digestion of food, and mucus. Mucus is a defensive layer, a protective layer under the inner walls of the stomach which helps in protecting the stomach from the effects of acid. So after this process takes place in stomach, the food goes to small intestine. Now a fun fact about small intestine is that small intestine is larger than larger intestine in length. If you measure the small intestine by removing it out from this cavity, you will find that it is larger in length as compared to large intestine. But the small intestine is considered to be small in here because of its shape and its structure. The small intestine here, it is coiled up. You can see here it is coiled up here in the cavity in order to fit it in the cavity. That is why it is known as small intestine. Now small intestine receives helps from two type of organs. There are two friends of small intestine, that is pancreas and liver. Liver secretes bile juice which is stored in gallbladder, that is this green colored structure. This gallbladder secretes the same to the small intestine. The function of bile juice is conversion of lipids or breakdown of lipids into fats. It helps in breaking down of fat and lipids. The another type of friend of small intestine here is pancreas. Pancreas secretes pancreatic juice which consists of trypsin and lipase. Trypsin helps in conversion of proteins and lipase helps in conversion of fatty acids and glycerol. So to sum up, liver secretes bile juice, pancreas secretes pancreatic juice, and these two are the helpers of small intestine in the digestion of food. Now small intestine also has its own intestinal enzymes which helps in conversion of carbohydrate to glucose, fats to fatty acids, and protein to amino acid. Now after this process takes place in small intestine, the food goes to large intestine, that is over here. Now a secret as well as a particular characteristics of a large intestine is that it helps in absorption of extra materials which are left undigested by small intestine. जो भी चीज small intestine ने छोड़ दी है या फिर digest नहीं की है वो सब digest करेगा large intestine. Now, a peculiar characteristics of large intestine is that under the walls of large intestine there are certain and millions hair-like structures or hair-like growth which are known as villi. Now these villi are nothing but a cluster and a network of blood vessels from all human body, that is from brain, hand, chest, legs, everywhere, from every part of the human body, which is connected over here under the walls of the large intestine, which is known as villi. Now what it does is, जो भी चीज लेफ्ट है एब्जॉर्ब करने के लिए लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन में, जो फूड पार्टिकल्स स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन में आए हैं लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन से, और जो भी बाकी है वो एब्जॉर्ब करने का, वो सब चीज विली एब्जॉर्ब कर लेगी लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन में, एंड इट विल सेंड अप टू द ब्लड वेसल्स डायरेक्टली. ब्लड वेसल्स में डायरेक्टली वो डिफ्यूज कर देगा वो सब चीज को. सम एक्स्ट्रा मटेरियल्स लाइक वाटर, मिनरल्स एक्सेट्रा, ये सभी चीज वो एब्जॉर्ब करके ब्लड में डिफ्यूज कर देगा. नाउ आफ्टर दिस टेक्स प्लेस, द लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन transfers the waste materials to rectum. So at this stage, all the food particles have been absorbed, all the minerals and nutrition from the food particles have been absorbed, nothing is of use here. So rectum acts as a storage of waste product. Now rectum can't store the food for longer period of time because this food particles or waste food particles, waste material is now toxic in nature. It consists of lot of acidity in nature, it consists of lot of enzymes, lot of chemicals etc, which is secreted by the various glands etc. So it becomes very much harmful for the rectum to hold it over a longer period of time. So after some time it's get released from anus in the form of stools, and this process of digestion completes over here. So the last step in the process of digestion is excretion. Excretion is nothing but the removal of waste material by anus from the body. So hope you find it useful.